Francis Collins funded the University of Pittsburgh along with Fauci, his underling. And at the University of Pittsburgh, they were scalping full-term aborted babies, 38, 39-week full-term children who could have just been delivered alive and just given into an adoptive family. I know plenty of couples who would have adopted those babies. And after murdering them, they scalped them like an Elizabeth Warren Indian warlord, like old school savage Indians would have done. Scalp the head, right? And put the scalps of full-term aborted babies onto lab rats to create humanized mice. Humanized mice. Why are they humanized? Because they have human DNA in them now. They would place it subcutaneously on the lab rat's skin. So now you can do experiments and tests of biological drugs, etc. I think they were trying to find a cure to staph infection. And you test it on the little humanized mice who could only be created by sacrificing and murdering tiny little humans, little children, to find new ways to extend our own lives, right? To cure diseases. It's the fountain of pharmaceutical youth, I guess. And that's what Francis Collins was funding. He says Francis Collins says that he's a Christian, and he said he didn't believe that human life begins at conception, and he said he was an ally of the LGBTQ folks, an ally. So that's a little bit about the one of the former directors of NIH. Does that matter? Does that have consequences? You bet. And now we have Jay Bhattacharya, the guy who was even smeared by big evangelicalism some of our theological betters, who thought that we have Romans 13, obey the governing authorities, Romans 13, obey the governing authorities, do whatever they say, and who supported all the lockdown measures, all the shutting down of schools, and who excoriated and attacked pastors who opened their churches. It's a weird thing when you watch Rick Warren and Christianity Today's editor-in-chief, and Tim Keller and all these formerly lauded and respectable names for the kingdom of God on the same team with the child sexual mutilator baby killers attacking the church who were opening their churches in 2020. It's a weird thing when they're all on the same team. Go read Megan Basham's book, Shepherds for Sale, for more.